After that, guys, we have a really, really close fight. The betting odds for the fight, -115 and -115. You guys already know what I'm talking about. Chris Weidman and Uriah Hall, too. The first time they fought was like 10.5 years ago. I mean, it was way back at Uriah Hall's like third or fourth fight at the beginning of his career. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, his fifth fight as a professional MMA fighter. Chris Weidman won the fight by first round knockout. But things have changed a lot since that last fight 10.5 years ago. But the betting odds are really close. They're both 36.5 years old. A little bit of a height advantage for Chris Weidman and a little bit of a reach advantage for Uriah Hall in the fight. In this fight right here, a lot of people are saying that Uriah Hall is going to win the fight by knockout, especially on these tabloid predictions. 64% going Uriah Hall by knockout, so he could definitely get a knockout, especially if Chris Weidman is not careful going in for the takedowns. Uriah Hall can just go in for an uppercut, go in for a right hand, go in for a knee, go in for a front kick. Anything like that is a good way to counter those takedowns from Chris Weidman in the fight. So all those things can play huge advantages for Uriah Hall in the fight. But if you look at these statistics from both fighters in their careers inside the UFC so far, Uriah Hall, obviously, you would think is a better striker, but you look right here. Chris Weidman is pretty close in these strikes landed per minute. 3 strikes landed per minute and 3.3 strikes landed per minute. The striking accuracy is also relatively close, especially for a guy like Chris Weidman, who is mainly a wrestler and grappler. The strikes absorbed per minute, Uriah Hall is absorbing a little bit more strikes, and then the defense is very, very even at 53% and 52%. But then we go to the grappling and wrestling, and I mean, come on, Chris Weidman with 4 takedowns every single 15 minutes, 47% takedown accuracy. But the thing is, Uriah Hall with 70% takedown defense, it's going to be very, very tough to take down a guy like Uriah Hall. In this fight right here, Chris Weidman has some pretty good striking as well. A lot of people kind of think of him as the All-American, as the wrestler. He's going to go out there and go for a lot of takedowns and win the fight by decision. That's what a lot of people are thinking he's going to do in this fight. But most of his wins are coming by KO TKO, 6 knockout wins, 4 submission wins, and 5 decision wins. So, I think he can keep it relatively even in the striking game. Get Uriah Hall to the clinch and get him down every now and then in the fight. So I think Chris Weidman will get 2, maybe even 3 takedowns in the fight. Control the fight on the ground, get a lot of ground and pound. Not really go for any submissions, just a ground and pound on the ground. Get control time and everything like that. So I think Chris Weidman will get the fight to the ground as soon as possible and dominate the fight on the ground and win the fight by 29-28 unanimous decision. Or Uriah Hall keeps the fight on the feet, defends the takedowns, and gets a nice right hook knockout, an uppercut knockout, gets some flashy spinning back kick knockout, whatever the case may be. So in my opinion, it's either Uriah Hall goes out there and gets a knockout in the first or second round, or Chris Weidman gets the fight to the ground, gets the fight to the clinch, does anything like that, and wins the fight by 29-28 or 30-27 unanimous decision. In my opinion, one of those two things is going to happen in the fight. And when you got a guy like Uriah Hall, he is very, very powerful, but you cannot always rely on that power from Uriah Hall. You do know he does have the power, 14 knockout wins, 2 submission wins, and 4 decision wins. I think this fight will go all the way. I think this will be very, very tough for Uriah Hall to defend all the takedowns from Chris Weidman. And even if he does defend the takedowns from Chris Weidman, even in the striking game, I think Chris Weidman will make it relatively even, make it more of a clinch-based game plan. But in this fight, I think he will get a lot of takedowns, keep the fight in the clinch, and overall, I have Chris Weidman winning the fight by 29-28 unanimous decision. But again, Uriah Hall can definitely land one punch or one knee or one kick, whatever the case may be, and get a knockout in the first or second round. But overall, I will be going with Chris Weidman to win the fight by 30-27 or 29-28 unanimous decision.